Hello, I'm Frank Gorshin.
And I'm Jackie Coogan.
And in just a few moments, we'll be joining you as special guests on
Stump the Stars. From Hollywood, the fastest half hour in television. Brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company. Makers of wheat checks, rice checks, corn checks, with all three now available in Chex Mate. And now, here's your host, Mike Stokey.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Last week I announced that the whole Perry Mason show was going to be here tonight to challenge us, but that Asiatic flu that's going around, the Asian flu, kind of hit Ray this morning, and he has promised faithfully he'll have the whole group back to challenge us in about 3 or 4 weeks. So instead, we've got our regular group plus 2 tremendous guest stars and a couple of surprises we're going to try tonight that I've never had a chance to try before. Well, let's meet our regulars. Here, are usually on our champion team, they're way over on the challenging side this time, Miss Beverly Garland, Mr. Sebastian Cabot, and Mr. Rolf Martin. And over here in this unusual position on the champions team, move in, won't you, Hans? First, we have the lovely Ruta Lee, then Mr. Stubby Kaye, and finally, Mr. Hans Conried. Joining them, and I'm very grateful to these two because we have them as special guest stars, and at the last moment on their busy schedule, they agreed to step in for Ray and the team, and we are the winners on this because they're tremendous. First, the finest mimic in the business, but beyond that, a great comedian and a wonderful actor. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frank Gorshin.
Yes, this isn't Jackie Coogan, this is Frank. Go ahead and join me, too.
And a longtime friend of ours, one of the big names in the business for many, many years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jackie Coogan.
Welcome back. Good to see you again. Sit over there by Hans,
Want you? All right. Those are the stars on the show. We'll start the game in just a moment. First, what's in a name, you ask? Well, here's someone else who's giving that question a little thought.
Albert, Arnold, Dad, Daniel, David, Milk, Milton, Mitchell, 50. Hope it's enough. Well, no sense skipping breakfast. Wheat check cereal. Cereal. Cyril? Cecil? Bite-sized shredded whole wheat. Wheatley? Whitney? Good. Crunchy. Rugged and toasty. Neat little squares. Makes them stay crisp, I guess. The grown-up cereal. Don't see why a kid couldn't eat it. As soon as he gets some teeth, that is.
Why don't you try Wheat Chex, the grown-up cereal from Checkerboard Square, St. Louis?
Louis. Louis. Larry. Lawrence?
All right, here we go. You know how we play the game. It's team versus team. Each player has 2 minutes, and we total the scores. The winning team at the end is the one with the lesser number of minutes or seconds marked against it. Let's start off with Miss Beverly Garland. How you doing, Barry? Now, every time I say that we have not just 6, but 8 tremendous players, everybody falls flat on his face. But tonight we have 8 great players. I'm looking forward to what will happen. Beverly, yours is suggested by Mrs.
Buy your Easter seal?
Buy your Easter seal. Yes, set in by Mrs. Flo Cash, who can afford it, from Memphis, Tennessee. Wait for the bell and good luck.
Beverly gets things underway with an appropriate gag definition. Charader, that little old sign maker,
okay.
me.
Here we go. All right, then. Gag definition. He. No. Whole idea.
Whole idea.
Here we go.
Mob, crowd.
Cheerleader? Someone, what are you doing? Just getting... You? Beverly Garland. Pantomime quiz. Like pantomime, Stump the Stars.
Stump? Pantomime,
Like charade.
quiz show?
Charade.
Charade.
That's what I said.
Not charade.
Charaded Past tense, charades.
Charade.
Charade.
Charade, no?
Charade.
Shahrazad.
It's like charades. It is charades.
No, I didn't mean that.
But the past tense of charades, what it used to be, the game. Charading.
Charades.
Charades.
Charading.
Charading. Charading. Shredded.
Is it like charades?
Sounds like growling.
Growl. Mad.
Like a roar.
Schrader.
Colon. The, these, them, those, they, that. That little old winemaker, that little old something maker me.
That little old charade maker.
It's the whole idea.
That little old
teacher.
Where paint? Wait, paint?
Professor?
Painter?
No,
Blackboard?
Professor. A little old maker. The something maker. Sign maker. Me.
That little old sign maker we. Me. No, past tense. She was wrong on that, of course. If you have ER on the end of the word, the third syllable is her, and you have charade her on the thing. 111 seconds, and here we go with Ruta Lee. How are you doing, Ruta? It's a strange thing. Every time you send in charade or charader, and we use it on the show, these people can't do it. The yours is sent in by Mrs. James Hodge from Roanoke, Virginia.
Oh,
wait for the bell.
Be nice, Mrs.
Good luck.
Hodge.
For Ruta, a gag definition. Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Abraham Lincoln, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
What is it?
It's a quotation.
A gag quotation, I take it.
Whole thing. Proper name.
Long time, long dead.
Man,
biblical character. Biblical character.
Soldier.
Historical.
Politician.
Statesman.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, all right.
Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln's
Gettysburg Address.
Gettysburg.
Lincoln's
Gettysburg
Address.
Right.
Lincoln. Beard.
Old.
Beard.
Like that in there, no?
Beard. Lincoln.
Lincoln.
A politician.
Abraham.
Abe. Lincoln.
Lincoln's. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. That's his address. Now, numbers are the numbers. What numbers? One, two, three, 4, 5. Stop. Whole idea.
The whole idea.
Four score.
And
7 years ago, I brought forth on this president a new nation. Abe Lincoln, Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Abraham Lincoln. Four.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Gettysburg. Illinois. Pennsylvania.
You dummies. How do you like that? On to move up. That's it. Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. Abraham Lincoln Gettysburg. I love it when they can't believe it after they've guessed it on the thing. All right, that gets us off to 2 nice slow starts with our fast players. Let's check the scoreboard and see how we stand, shall we? According to the checkerboard, Beverly took 111, Ruta 74, so the champs are ahead by 37 seconds. All right. That's how... I told you we'd have some surprises. That's how we usually play the game. Now, when I've got these wonderful players on, I'm going to try something tonight that I've always wanted to try and never had a chance to try before. It amounts to this. Time and again, we have seen the same players, different players, tackle the same stumper, and each actor, each creative person, looks at something and goes at it in a different way. And it's extremely intriguing to see one actor look at a stumper and do it in his way, and another one comes up and tries it in his way. So for the next 6 players, I'm going to pair them up, and instead of 6 stumpers, there's just going to be 1 stumper between each pair coming up. I'm going to send one team off stage, so they will be blacked out in the sound room off stage. They'll have earphones with music playing on it, no television set. I guarantee you they can't see or hear a thing. They'll have no idea what their opponents did. Fair enough? Stubby, will you take your team off stage and be sure and get the earphone on them? And what's going to happen, Sebastian, of course, is the next up. Now, Sebastian is going to do his stumper, and they are completely blocked off from it. You will see the same stumper twice because you'll see it when Sebastian comes up, and then you'll see it again when Stubby comes up. Neither one has any idea what he's going to do. Now, don't forget, if a 100-yard dash man was going against another one on the same track, well, you could tell a winner. But when we have one player up here, the guessers are 50% important. So the other three of you had better get in there. Okay, Sebastian Cabot, will you step up, please? Sebastian, ladies and gentlemen. Are we all set there? All right, apparently we are all set. So, Sebastian, yours is sent in by Walter Arndt from Santa Barbara, California. Go, go, go.
And Sebastian draws the gag saying, when Leonardo da Vinci asked Mona Lisa to pose, she said, don't make me laugh.
Here we go. It's a gag saying.
Gag saying.
Who, what, when?
When?
The whole idea.
When
Making-
carpenter.
Someone who, from a long time ago, proper name long time ago.
The guy
Let him do the whole thing. Wait a second. He's a painter. No, he's Michelangelo. But another sculptor. Leonardo da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci. When Leonardo da Vinci
Said, gave,
told,
spoke, lived, what?
sang,
3 syllables. 2 syllables. First syllable.
be,
B.
became,
B, like B.
Like B.
Was.
What? Is.
be,
am. What? It's like B? Like a bee? Fly?
Like a bee. Like a bee.
Is it like bee? Is it like the insect bee or like the word bee? Forget
Like
it.
the word.
A snake.
Play.
Cobra. Ass.
Ass. When Leonardo da Vinci.
Ass. Aspired.
Aspired.
Cut. Ass.
As.
Asked. Was it asked?
Asked.
When Leonardo da Vinci asked, whole idea,
As square.
the Mona Lisa
Mona Lisa.
That's the Mona
asked Mona Lisa to sit for her portrait,
smile,
To
to
smile.
smile,
To smile.
to wait a
pose,
minute,
pose.
Leonardo da Vinci.
She smiled.
She
She said, no,
no, never, or no.
never, will not, can't,
No. Not now.
don't.
I can't. I'm too sad. It sounds like
Don't.
No.
Won't.
No.
Won't.
Look, Mono, careful.
no, not,
Sounds like won't.
don't. Don't.
Sounds like it.
Don't make me smile.
Oh, maybe laugh.
Oh, boy. When Leonardo da Vinci asked Mona Lisa to pose, she said, don't make me laugh. All right, you can bring the other team on there. Now, Stubby is going to tackle the same stumper. You can see how much the guessing is a part of this. Stubby is going to tackle absolutely the same stumper, and we'll see exactly how he would go about doing these same things. Studio audience, don't you give any clues at all, and don't you give any clues, okay? Hi, gang, come right on in and sit down.
Yes.
And Stubby Kaye, will you step up, please, sir? Here we go. All right, Stubbs. Stubbs, yours too is sent by Walter. You have no idea how long it took him. Walter Arndt from Santa Barbara. There you are. Wait for the bell. See if you can beat him.
Well, just to remind you, here it is again for Stumpy. When Leonardo da Vinci asked Mona Lisa to pose, she said, don't make me laugh.
The gag saying. When? Who was the
Proper
man?
name.
A man? Way long time ago.
Country.
Painter.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Van Gogh.
Leonardo da Vinci.
When Leonardo da Vinci
Paid.
Said.
spoke,
Told.
said,
Told.
was,
Spoke.
sounds like,
Painted.
painted, what did he do? He invented, he
Chatted,
spoke, chatted.
Chatted a long time ago.
Fake. Said,
oh.
say it, said,
Gossip.
spoke,
Sounds like.
declaimed,
Look,
Sunning.
enjoyed,
Sunbathing.
Sunburn.
Sunbathing.
Tan.
Sang.
relaxing,
Bake.
Bathing.
cooked, baked is like baked, is cooked, is roasted, is what?
When
Yes.
When Leonardo da
Da
Vinci
Vinci.
spoke.
Like
Declaimed,
said,
declared.
declaimed, proclaimed, announced, observed, reflected,
Told.
sounds like
Told.
tells,
Tells.
told,
telling. This opposite from
Retold.
Untold.
Say-
Didn't tell.
thought,
Refused to tell.
question,
Question.
Asked. Mona Lisa.
That's Mona Lisa. To
To pose.
pose.
She answered.
Said. She said no.
Never.
Don't.
Never. Won't.
Don't.
Don't.
Don't give me.
Don't make.
go.
Don't make
Don't
me smile. Don't make me laugh.
Very good. Now, isn't that it's interesting to me that both of you got caught on a relatively simple word, asked. Yeah, I mean, quickest thing is it sounds like mask. It's easy off stage, but nothing hard on the apparently tough ones, and then they got caught, both players, on ask. Let's go over and see how we stand. For the first time, they will see. Sebastian, 115. Stubby, you beat him with 95 seconds, and your team is 55. 97 seconds, your team is 55 seconds ahead. Okay. We're going to go on with the next group in just a moment, but first, here's Lee Goodman with a word about his latest memory experiment.
You know, all 3 nifty Chex cereals come in checkerboard packages like this. And we've been trying out an idea that when folks see the checkerboard pattern anywhere, they automatically think of Chex. So this afternoon, I hired a man to go to a supermarket and paint...
Well, here I am.
You finished painting already?
Yeah, I went to the supermarket, and I painted the walls, and I painted the ceilings, and I painted them all checkerboard with my little roller.
Fine.
Yeah, I painted them.
Good.
They're right here.
Good. Now, did people ask you about Chex cereals?
Oh, they sure did.
And did you explain that wheat Chex is rugged little squares of whole grain wheat?
Uh-huh.
And that rice Chex waffles are light and modern with an indescribable toasted flavor?
Yes, sir.
And that corn Chex is the greatest shaped corn cereal's ever been in?
Oh, I told him everything you told me to tell him.
Oh, well, that's swell. But you see, the thing is, I really didn't expect you back so soon.
Well...
What'd you do, run out of paint or something?
No, as a matter of fact, I had too much paint.
I know
too
you
much?
somewhere. I know he is. Wait till I get back. There he is. That's the man. Come here, you. Come back here. Come back here.
The next time you see a checkerboard pattern, think of Chex, the right-size, bite-size cereal from Checkerboard Square.
Can I have my roller back?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
All right, here we go with the second half of our show, and don't forget, we're trying something different. The opposing players are doing the same stumper. This time it's going to be Jackie Coogan versus Frank Gorshin, and let's bring up Jackie Coogan. How you doing, Jackie? Coogan. Incidentally, when you take a shot to show that this other team is off, they have music being fed into their ears, so they have no idea what's happening. Okay? Jack, here we go. Good luck. Yours is sent in by Shelby Friedman. Boy, are you getting old. From Dallas, Texas. Wait for the bell. Good luck.
Take it easy.
A punchline for Jackie. Her blind date looked like Boone. Not Pat, not Richard, but bad.
What is it? A gag punchline. She. Girl. Girls. She. Girl. Woman. Women.
Me, Ruta.
Ruta Lee. She. Her.
That's what I said.
Her eyes.
Blind.
Her blind.
Mother. Her blind.
Her blind
date.
Her blind date.
Her blind date.
Was.
Looked.
Her blind date looked.
And saw.
Looked.
Nice. Great.
Looked
nice. Loving.
Looked
darling.
Looked sweet.
Cute.
Looked lovely.
Looked
Her blind date looked loving.
Looked
Lovely.
adorable. Looked
Wonderful.
Looked
Great.
neat.
Adorable. Sounds like.
Walk.
March.
Hike. Hike. Her
Looked like.
Looked like.
Her blind date looked like. Sherlock Holmes.
Indian.
Chinese.
Davy Crockett. No.
Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Looked like Daniel. Like Boone. Looked like Boone.
Boone.
Couldn't. Like never. Wouldn't. Hadn't. Looked like Boone.
Tie.
Wasn't Boone.
Not.
Looked like Boone. Not like. Not. Pat. Not Pat. But Daniel.
Pat Boone, but
But
Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah.
But the
like
devil.
Boone. Not Pat, but Daniel.
But Daniel Webster.
Not Pat, but. Sounds like. Pat, but. Sounds like.
Not Pat the singer. Not.
Baboon.
Baboon.
Boom.
Boom. But Boone.
You're skipping some. You're going to be in trouble.
Oh, dear me.
But,
Not Pat.
Her blind date looked like Boone.
Boone.
Pat. Not Pat. Not Pat.
Singer. Not the singer. Pat. Not Pat Boone.
Boone the singer.
Not the singer.
Looked like Boone.
Not Pat.
Pat.
The singer.
But. Not Pat.
Not Pat.
Okay, look at it. I don't want to say it aloud. Hide it. Will you bring the other team in here? Jack, that is a rough one. It really is. Well, I won't say it's a rough one because I don't want them to know one way or the other. Remember, we're giving no indication to this team coming in what time has been taking. For all they know, he did it in 15 seconds. All right, come on in. He didn't really do it in 15 seconds, in case you heard that, so don't worry about it. Will you all sit down? But Frank Gorshin, will you step up, please? Frank Gorshin, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, folks? So good to see you again. Yes, you're sent in by Shelby Friedman, same man from Dallas, Texas. Wait for the bell, and good luck.
Well, let's see what Frank Gorshin does with it. Remember, her blind date looked like Boone. Not Pat, not Richard, but Bab.
Here we go. Punchline. Here we go. She. Her. Two syllables.
First syllable. Her.
Blind.
Blind.
Blinders. Second syllable. Taste. Chew.
Her blind taste.
Pit.
Her blind pit. Her
Grape.
Her blind.
Grape.
Blind stone. Her blind.
Olive.
Her blind.
Cherry.
Her blind.
Sounds like.
Eat.
Eat.
Rat.
Chew.
Chew.
Eight. Her blind date.
Her blind date. Her blind date looked.
Her blind date looked. So. Looked like.
Looked like. Her blind date looked like. Her blind date looked like. Her blind date looked like.
Sounds like. Her blind date looked like.
Now you see what I mean?
Her blind date looked like. Her blind date looked like.
Sounds like. Let him do it.
I am letting him do it. Her blind date looked like.
Hot.
Exhausted. Hot.
The sun. Noon. High noon. Like noon.
Like
high. Like
noon.
high. Which is on the nose? Like high.
High. Noon.
Sounds like noon. Sounds like noon. Boone. Her blind date looked like Boone.
Boone. Doc. Boone.
No. Boone. Not.
Boone not.
Boone not. Boone Bonaparte? No. Her blind date looked like Boone, comma, not like Daniel. Boone, comma, not.
Boone.
Oh, her blind date looked like
Not
Boone. Sounds like. Not like. Sit. Sat. Not. At. It sounds like sat. Not.
Well, her blind date looked like Boone, not Pat, not Richard, but Bab, a very difficult one. And interestingly enough, we'll go ahead and sit down. I'll tell you how you did over here. He got date entirely different. Jack got date by showing that he was going with the date. He ate the date on the thing. Now, this is interesting. As we decided to use that particular stumper, I pictured every one of you would get Boone by, you know, the name of this guy you see every week on CBS. All right, let's check the scoreboard, shall we? According to the checkerboard, Frank Gorshin, 120, and that's it, 120. Neither one of you did it. So let's pause for a moment while Bill Bowen tells you how you, too, can join in the fun on Stump the Stars.
Thanks, Mike. We invite you to send in as many stumpers as you like each week. Now, we prefer postcards, and in case of duplication, the decision of our judges is final. Address your postcards to Stump the Stars, Checkerboard Square, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, those whose names and suggestions were used on tonight's show will receive a Polaroid land camera kit, including the automatic 10-second camera with electric eye, which chooses exposures as well as carrying case, film, and flash bulbs, and a selection of American Tourister luggage, light and strong with scuff-resistant covering, foam rubber padded handles, and stainless steel closures. And if you stump the stars, that is, if it took them the full 2 minutes, you will also win this world-famous Amana Freofrost freezer, holding 525 pounds of food at even zero temperature. Fast freezing coils giving contact freezing and no frost ever. So get those stumper postcards in the mail first thing tomorrow. And now, back to Mike.
All right, as you can see, we're empty over here. The champions are out, so Ross Martin, will you step up, please? Ross Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Anchorman Ross Martin versus Anchorman Hans Conried when he comes back in. Ross, yours was sent in by Abraham Edelman from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
A quotation parody for Ross. Trojan. Is there a doctor in the horse?
It's quotation. Parody.
Parody.
Quotation parody, yeah.
Quotation.
The whole thing. Proper name.
Proper name.
Far away.
Foreign name.
Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Napoleon.
No, with the big
With the big head.
Samson, no,
Samson.
He throws something.
sounds like. Two syllables.
First syllable.
Throw.
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 Trojan.
Trojan.
Sounds like
him. Gorshin.
He.
Frank.
He.
Man. Him.
His.
Trojan is.
Is.
Trojan is.
Trojan.
Trojan colon is.
His.
That.
There. Is there
Is there
a doctor?
Doctor in the horse.
Bring them in out there. Bring them in. We're fighting time. Very good. Now, don't give any indication of what's going on, or you're going to cut your own throats. Which team was ahead? I forget. Are they ahead of you?
Yeah, they're ahead.
Okay, here we go.
Ahead by 50-some-odd seconds.
All right, we'll see what happens now. All right, come on in, gang, very quickly. Stubby and Jack Coogan, Ruta Lee, and Hans Conried, will you step up, please? Hans Conried, ladies and gentlemen. I am not going to give you any indication, no question. Abraham Edelman again, show it to Hans, and good luck, gang.
Well, let's see what Hans does with the same stumper. Trojan. Is there a doctor in the horse?
Oh, he's wonderful.
What is it? Quotation. Gag.
Parody.
Quotation parody.
Man.
Dead.
Someplace.
Historic. Roman. Greek.
Grecian.
Grecian.
Greece. Right.
Chariot. Ben-Hur. A mummy.
Thracian. Sparta.
Trojan horse. Trojan.
Warrior.
Trojan colon.
Is
There.
Is there a
Doctor? Veterinarian. Doctor.
Is there a doctor in the
horse?
What are we going to do? All right, well, they're getting the scoreboard ready to see which is the winning team and see which of the last two were the faster. Here's a corny message of special importance to breakfast lovers everywhere.
Everyone loves the golden taste of corn in the morn. And now here's grand old corn in a brand new form. Corn Check. Little bite-sized kernels of crisscrossed corn. Not flaky or flimsy, Corn Checks keep their gorgeous square shape right down to the last munchable kernel. And their special construction lets all the fresh roasted corn flavor come smiling through. New Corn Checks from Checkerboard Square. The best shape corn's ever been in.
The horse on the thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to tell them what happened. All right, let's go over to the scoreboard and see which is the winning team now. And interestingly enough, Ross took 60, Hans, and you took 38. So winners and still champions, the Ruta Lee, Stubby Kaye, Jack Coogan, Hans Conried team. Jack, thanks so much for being on. It's a wonderful stage. I hope you'll come back, won't you? Frank Gorshin, it's always a pleasure having you. You got a real rough one, but it was fun. Do me a favor and write in and let me know if you like to see this done at all, just once in a while, or once during a show, or a whole show this way. I've been curious for a long time. Next week, Dennis Weaver and Marilyn Maxwell. Mike Stogie saying bye-bye. See you then.
Stump the Stars has been brought to you by the Ralston Purina Company, makers of wheat checks, rice checks, corn checks, with all three now available in Checksmate. Join us again next week for another exciting, fun-filled session with Mike Stogie and his two teams of Hollywood stars, when they will be joined by special guest stars Dennis Weaver and Marilyn Maxwell. Now, this is Bill Baldwin bidding you good night for the entire gang. This has been a Mike Stogie Enterprises production. Good night.